We out here in Orlando. I guess that's the stuff they got. Steak, chicken, lobster, alligator. Right.
Boiled peanuts hot and ready. Yeah, a jug of water. Yeah, that's good. We could share that.
That's all we need.
I want some like tea or something. Or let me see what they got.
Ginger ale right there.
You really want ginger ale?
I don't care.
Okay, y'all. So we made it back to the room. My husband did Uber Eats, and what did he order? He ordered some chicken rolls and a fried chicken wing dinner with collard greens and mac and cheese. So these are the chicken rolls. I don't know if it's focusing. These are really good. It's got rice, chicken, and corn in there. It's very flavorful. And they come with this sauce kind of spicy. As y'all can see, it got them pepper seeds in it. I don't know where he went with his I don't know, he must have threw his plate in the microwave. We do got a licking. We got the licking in Chicago. We just don't never really go. These chicken rolls are really good though. We're trying to go higher. Higher. We ain't trying to be stuck. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to DNC Davis Family. I am Charr. And hold on. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to DNC Davis Family. Today is Monday, and me and my husband just came from Puerto Rico, and I just want to say we ain't never, ever riding Spirit ever again. Have y'all ever got screwed with Spirit Airlines going on a trip and coming back off of a trip? That's what just happened to us. When we left Chicago, everything was so unorganized. We were there 2 hours early, like we were supposed to be. They put us in one line to get our baggage, to do the baggage claim or something, put your bags and get it claimed. But I think we could have stayed in the other little lines and talked to the people. So they put us in a baggage line, and then once the baggage line was long as hell. That line was long as fuck. So we stood in that line. It took about over an hour, and by the time we made it to the very front of the line, we could see everything that was going on by the time we made it to the front. So what was going on and what delayed the line was people are using machines to put their luggage on the thing themselves. And they had people standing right there to kind of like assist them. So it was people and machine working together just to get a bag on a little conveyor belt thing. So that took forever. We made it to the very front line just for them to tell us to move to another long line. After we moved to the other long line, then they're rushing Orlando. They only serving Orlando to get out because we were trying to get to Puerto Rico from Chicago. So our flight was from Chicago to Orlando, and then Orlando to Puerto Rico. We get to what we had to do, check out. We had to do the little take your shoes off, check that. We had to get through that checkpoint, and then we had to go through the gate. So once we got to the gate, they said the gate was closed and the plane about to take off. But the whole time we was standing there, it was like 6 other people standing right there. So they opened the gate, let one family through, and then left the rest of us just standing there. And they took my husband's ticket. The lady took my husband's ticket and really just canceled him out instead of just letting us all go through the plane, which was bogus because we all standing there. We're all trying to go to this same destination, but she canceled us out, and rightfully so. I spoke to her without cussing her out because I was not trying to get arrested in Chicago. So I just told her off. Like, that was crazy how we all trying to go to the same destination. It wasn't right that you canceled us out instead of just, once you open the gate, first of all, the gate was closed. So if you opening it again for somebody else and we all standing there, why you not just gonna let us all through? It ain't like we got little carry-ons. We got just a little purse. All we need to do is walk through and get to our seat. I ain't trying to reach over nobody's head and do none of that. We just got our purse and ourselves. So she didn't let us through, and she was like, you can either get a refund or you can get on the plane tomorrow and you won't get to Puerto Rico until that day was Thursday. So she's talking about some Friday night into Saturday or some shit like that. So we only coming to Puerto Rico for a quick weekend. We was leaving Thursday and we coming back Sunday. So we already done paid for a room, paid for a flight, paid for all of that. So it would be a waste of time to go if we only gonna be there for like one hot day. So it like ruined our trip. So we had to go back to the front airlines and book with we booked with Southwest. No, we booked with American. We booked with American, and we had to come up with an extra, I think that them tickets was like $1,200 just to get us a one-way to Puerto Rico. Yeah, it was about $1,200. So we got a refund from Spirit, and that refund didn't come back immediately. So we got a refund, so we still waiting for our refund to come back. And we just hopped on to American Airlines. And American got us there smoothly, and it was no problem. The plane was like, it was a plane we never seen before. The plane was just so massive. It was like 10 rows of people that could sit across versus the 4. So we made it to Puerto Rico. And when we made it to Orlando, the reason why we were going because my cousin was celebrating her anniversary, and everything kind of just worked out. Once we got on American, it took us to Orlando, and we ended up meeting up with them because we would have made it to Puerto Rico like 4 hours earlier before them. But I really wanted to be there early so I could just celebrate. We could just spend the day in the sun. We'll still see the sun out because we would have made it there at like 4 p.m. So it would have been like an extra day on to the rest of the little small weekend that we were trying to spend out there. So we met up with them. We went to, I don't know if it's either Wingstop. We went to one of them. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings with them. We had some drinks, ate some chicken and a whole bunch of other stuff. My husband had a burger, and we had appetizers. And they kind of just, once we met up with them, it kind of calmed us down because we was livid. Like, we was upset. It's upsetting to anyone. Like I was telling that lady, like, put yourself in our shoes. Like, we just going for a quick weekend, and you waste a day of vacation days. You wasted vacation days. You wasted room and board pay, all that stuff. You're wasting time, and you're just sitting in the airlines. But them people at Spirit, them people do not care. They do not care about nothing. And so we made it to Puerto Rico, and we all were on the same flight on Southwest. Was it Southwest or American?
American.
We made it on the same plane with my cousins and them on it with American, which was sweet. Everything was sweet. They sat in different seats, of course, but we made it to Puerto Rico. We had a blast. We had so much fun. If y'all haven't ever been to Puerto Rico, y'all need to go because it's different from 2 years ago when we went. It's totally different. It was not like that. The streets that we went on for La Placita, they call it that now, La Placita. If y'all haven't gone to Puerto Rico, make sure y'all check out La Placita. It's like a square. It's like a big ass square block where it's like clubs, bars, salsa, food, street music type of activity for adults. So it's like a playground for all adults for drinking and whatever, just to have a good time and party. So we stayed in Old San Juan. We were close. We were like across the street from where the mayor of Puerto Rico stayed, because every time we went outside, the police were like blocking the street and they were standing out there. They were even out there when we left like 5 in the morning from Puerto Rico. They were out there standing and just chilling, watching the, you know, streets and stuff, make sure they secure the mayor or whatever. So on our way back from Puerto Rico, we still had to ride with Spirit. And so when we rode with Spirit coming back from Puerto Rico to take us to Orlando, Florida, like I ain't never heard no what you call him, Daddy? The pilot. I never heard a pilot say, "Oh, we're gonna experience turbulence," and we ain't even get up in the sky yet. They usually say it like when we're flying already and before we make it to the turbulence. That's what I remember when I was flying. I never heard nobody say that, and we haven't even taken off yet. So that was already like a red flag for me. And then when we landed in Orlando, how do you have turbulence when you're landing, Spirit? How do you have turbulence when you're landing? Man, that shit was ridiculous. But we made it to Orlando. We was trying to get back to Chicago, and our flight was delayed by 1 hour. And we sat at the airport for a minute just for them to tell us that our flight was canceled. So our flight got canceled. We had to catch an Uber and figure it out, find a hotel, because we was not finna stay at the airport for like over 24 hours and just wait. Like, it was ridiculous. And we not finna pay for another. The flights are too, I don't think the flights are too high in Miami, but we just gonna wait it out and see, because I had to call off and extra stuff. It was ridiculous. But going to Puerto Rico, man, that was bogus. That was so bogus. That was bogus. And I'm still mad. I'm still mad. But we enjoyed everything, but we ain't never ever riding in Spirit again. Cause we not finna do that. So I guess we about to figure out what we gonna do. Probably try to go get some breakfast while we're in Florida. And hopefully we can get home. They gave us a flight to get back to the airport at 5 p.m. So we don't even know the itinerary with that. Like, are we gonna be laid over? How long is it gonna take us to get back to Chicago? So all that stuff. So never ever ride Spirit. Never. Alright, y'all, we finna go, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. Walking the streets of Florida, Orlando, Florida. We've been traveling. We're going for us right there. Waffle House menu. What I'm gonna do? A chicken melt. See, they hash browns. I don't be liking them type of hash browns. That's the breakfast side.
My dad was at the door. Last I heard, that nigga was at the store.